Hello students. In the previous video, I explained about algorithm of Bresenham Circle Drawing. Let us start explaining that content using C programming. First of all, save the file bre part2.c. Bresenham part 2 because I have already explained about algorithm in part 1. Bresenham Circle Drawing Algorithm part 2. Let us start with some header files. Include stdio.h, the basic header file for C programming. Include conio.h, console input output for clear screen and getch. Include graphics.h to display the content of graphical images. Include std.library.h for some library functions. Include math.h for some mathematical functions, maybe some square root function or cube root or power function is required. Void one functional block is required. I have explained this content inside my algorithm. Void draw int xc yc x and y. Suppose these four contents are required as per my algorithm. Put pixel xc plus x yc plus y, and let us say yellow. Put pixel xc plus x and yc minus y, yellow. Put pixel xc minus x and yc plus y, yellow. Then put pixel. I am just implementing that content whatever is written inside algorithm. Yc minus y, yellow. What is the meaning of these things? These are the four endpoints of circle. 8 endpoints are required as far as octant content is there. Put pixel. Now I have to convert the values. Suppose I am using xc plus y and yc plus x. Interconversion is required when we move from first octant to second octant. Let us change the color as red. You can copy and paste the content. Edit, copy, edit, paste. You can use control insert and shift insert also. Let us change first of all the color so that you can identify the conversion part from one octant to another octant. That's why I indicate the content with different color. X, X, X. Enter conversion is there. X is converted into Y and Y is converted into X. These contents are there. Then word, Bresenham Circle function is there. BC, one functional block with XC, YC and radius. Three contents are required in this. Here I have to take the parameters with the return type. BC stands for Bresenham Circle. Please write the code here. Int, the starting content required is x is equal to 0. It's time to execute the other parts of my algorithm. Y is equal to R. It's required. And D is equal to, I think you remember the content. Otherwise, check the first video again. And x is equal to 0, y is equal to r, d is equal to 3 minus 2r. Then draw xc, yc, x and y. This content is required. After that, the next content required is while whatever explained inside my algorithm, x less than equal to y if d less than equal to 0. I have to insert the value of d. I think you remember the content. D is equal to d plus 4x plus 6. This was the value. Else the second value was, it's basically the selection of upper and lower pixel. D is equal to d plus 4 inside bracket x minus y, and then plus 10 is there, and we have to decrease the value of y by 1 y is equal to y minus 1, otherwise x is equal to x plus 1. This was the code. And then again draw according to this requirements. You have to draw the content x comma y, that's my functional block of Bresenham circle. Now one more part is required, that's main function, from where we have to call both the functional blocks int xc yc gd is equal to detect and gm. Two variables xc and yc are required for center of the circle. One more thing, radius is also required. gd is for graphics detection and gm for graphics mode. Then initialization of graph is there, ampersand gd ampersand gm. Then path is required, turbo c 3 bgi, this path is required. Then get ch and close graph. These contents are required, and after init graph we have to write the code. First of all, printf, we have to enter the value of enter the coordinates of center of the circle. Suppose we have to enter the coordinates of the center, then we can enter using scanf in C language. %d as two components are required, one is xc and second is yc. That's why I write 2 times the value of %d. Then printf, entry of radius is required, radius right here, new line is required so that I can print the data clearly in next line. Scanf, again 1% d is required, then ampersand r, entry to radius is required. Then I have to draw Bresenham circle, xc, yc and r. Code is almost over. Let us try to compile the program for error. Let us check again. All the header files are there. One functional block of draw is there. Then Bresenham circle. It comprises of algorithm, complete algorithm. Then the in main function execution is there. Alt F. First of all, save the program, then run. Some errors are there. Graphics.h, okay, GRA, Alt R, run the program, enter the coordinates of circle, center 100, 100, let radius is 50, then you can design the circle. Now look at the circle. Circle comprise of some red colored content and some yellow colored content. Yellow colored content basically represent one part of a quadrant, and other part of quadrant represents by red color. It means indication is there about two contents. You can put the cross mark here also, so that you can clearly identify the contents of a circle. Alt F. Let us save again the program. I am going to explain again the program. First of all, header files are there. Then one functional block is there. And in the first four parts, only increment in x and y are there. But in the next four parts, y and x are there. In place of x, y is there. In place of y, x is there. Nothing else, because I have to change the contents from one octant to another octant. Then already explained contents of Bresenham Circle Drawing Algorithm is there. Then main function is there. Inside the main function, I have called only this functional block BC, that is Bresenham Circle. Hope you are enjoying my video. Thank you.